From West Ham, from Brentford and from Crystal Palace, football supporters set out today on a walk to highlight what they see as the sport's unhealthy relationship with gambling. Crystal Palace fan Tom says his life was almost ruined by addiction.
Gambling just kind of took over and it was just everywhere really. I just couldn't stop. It took me to a really bad place.
Kevin says gambling meant he nearly lost everything.
Jobs, relationships, my self-esteem, my dignity. Very close to losing my life.
The Big Step group chose the locations of the 3 London Premier League clubs who have gambling shirt sponsorships. But they are far from alone. 19 of the 20 top flight clubs have either a shirt sponsor or official gambling partner. And there's wall-to-wall advertising in stadiums and on TV. What's your message to Crystal Palace?
Stop promoting gambling in front of children and perhaps a bit selfishly in front of people like myself. There are a lot of recovering gamblers in the UK. I imagine there's a lot who go to Crystal Palace every week.
Crystal Palace told us they have partnerships with 2 organisations which promote safer gambling. We asked the Premier League whether, given the growing concerns about a perceived excess of gambling advertising in football, they feel they should bring in some restrictions. They declined to comment. The government, meanwhile, is carrying out a review into the Gambling Act, with many of the campaigners we've spoken to hopeful that it will bring in some of the changes that they want. Across London, Chris Gillam describes himself as someone harmed by addiction.
Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. You can do better than this. You're doing great. You're doing brilliantly in the league. You're a great team. A family, a community club, as you would say. So please drop that Betway.
We were unable to reach West Ham for comments. The fans all marched to non-league Dulwich Hamlet, who are backing their campaign.
It's long been part of the ethos of the club that we don't want to get involved with betting companies. We know that there's huge addiction issues around it, and as a community club we feel it's important that we set an example of that. Having
taken their own steps on the journey towards recovery, these fans now want to force change to make it easier for others to do likewise. Chris Legg, BBC.